right? And I like to show you that looks aren't everything. Someone messaged me a song. Look. I got teeth. I hit myself in the face accidentally as screws come out of my teeth. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I gotta get them all fixed. It costs a lot of money. That's what I was used to. And meanwhile, I fixed my own teeth. And yeah, I didn't do a perfect job. Plus, I can't fix this one because there is no tooth left to... I don't know. I might be able to fix that one, actually. Now that I think about it. I got better as time went on because the first thing I fixed, because I have an overbite. So, if I smile, the first thing you're going to see is my front teeth. So, she's talking to herself. You talking to yourself? Baby girl. Okay. I can't show, I don't have pants on, so. Ow! Ow, Zero. I love you, but damn. Okay. Yes. Very nice. Okay, so, first thing I did was I tried to learn how to use, and I'll show you, and guess, well, don't guess, because that's stupid, but it was $32 on, was it eBay? I think it was no, it was Amazon. No, it was eBay. I think it was eBay. Okay. So, this is what I bought. Alright? Look at it. Remember it. Because this is the best thing, and it saved my fucking life. Because I couldn't talk at work. First of all, I felt like anytime I talked, people thought I was a crackhead because, or on meth, I don't know. Because I honestly, I'm very talkative, I'm outgoing. I'm an extrovert until I get home because I like my privacy and I like to be home alone. I don't know how to put that. I like my alone time. So, first thing I did was I looked at the instructions, which it's actually very easy to do, but those weren't really good. So I looked at a video on YouTube, which I could send to anyone if you actually find this product. It's probably easy to find the video, though, on how to use it if you know how to search YouTube. And the first one that I did was, I was like, you know what? I had all these screws sticking out of my bottom teeth. So I was like, let's spend the day building up the teeth. And you have to have the kit at the ready, everything at the ready, the stuff on little scoops at the ready, gloves on, floss, brush, and then use mouthwash before you do anything. And then, that's pretty much it. I'm so sorry. What the fuck? Liddy, if you are in here, why do I have so many hats? I didn't even wear them. What is this? Are those rabbits? I don't know. I have Christmas hats and gloves. Oh my god, these are pretty fancy. Okay. I'm a little hat freak. I thought Lilith was in there. Anyway, so watch the video. I think I also made one. So if you check my Storytime page, you might find one of me doing it myself. And I give you much better advice than the other person gave because I had entire teeth to rebuild. And my front tooth, actually on this side, broke more than in my one video I showed attached to this. So it literally was broken in half. At first I had just a chip, it broke in half. So my first thing I had a problem with was that I didn't have floss. keep floss at the ready, already pulled off, like strings of floss, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. 4 strings of floss, at least, keep it at the ready, already ripped off, because this stuff works fast. And it hardens, and then you're fucked. And if your teeth are already sensitive and soft like mine, they're gonna break. Because the problem I have with my teeth is I have a condition where they're soft. So, and then you have to adjust for color. See, this is a bridge, because I actually paid for 1, 2, 3, 4 teeth to have implants, and they put them all in, and 2 of them failed, which means that my dentist just fucked up, to be honest, because when they pulled them out, I looked at it and they were crooked, like literally this way, inside of a straight up and down tooth, because I asked to keep my teeth. I still have them somewhere, so yeah, she didn't want me to keep them, but actually, well, I got them out the garbage when she wasn't looking, because I wanted to prove it, okay? So now I can smile and be happy. If you want to just build onto teeth, like I used to have really nice, I loved them, like as you can see on my bottom one, I had fang teeth. This one's already worn down on the bottom because I have an overbite. So, but I had really good like fang teeth, top and bottom. So I built back on over top of the ones because they were very sensitive, due to like, I don't know if you can see enamel. Am I trying to clean? I don't think it's gonna work, but my teeth are practically see-through after I brush them. If you use, I have this purple toothpaste that I bought a while back, and it works very, very well for a lot of things. It really does. It's this Hi-Smile shade corrector, color corrector serum V34. It's pretty expensive, and you don't get a lot out of it. I switched to now getting this nano hydroxyapatite toothpaste because it's like helps your teeth be stronger, and you could use both at the same time, honestly, which is what I used to do. Don't use regular toothpaste, use the nano shit, because you're not going to be happy with regular toothpaste. Is just bad for you, especially bad for you if you have the condition that I do where my teeth are soft. So the enamel wears off, and then so I put this on. My first issue was I did not instantly. You have to do it in small. Spend the whole day doing it. Your day off, whatever, but do it in small little bits instead, I think, is a better way. I honestly don't know if doing it in one large bit or smaller bits, but I think smaller bits is much better and you get a better result because you do it in small little patches, because I needed to cover the front of all of these teeth. This one was broken in half, and this one was so sensitive because it had no enamel left. And this one was barely there. It was literally this much tooth left. So it was in dire pain. And I couldn't drink anything. I had to drink through a straw and like literally shove it halfway down my throat to drink. So I first started with this. I thought for some reason I thought I started at the bottom, but I didn't actually. I started at the top, trying to build layers onto the front one. And then at one point I realized I fucked up because I forgot to floss in between. So now this is all unflossable. And as someone who really likes to floss, it fucks with me heavily. I've been working on, I actually have a Dremel, which I'm not recommending anyone to actually do this, but I'm just saying for a small chip, a little tiny chip, you Gucci. You can get that done in like 10 seconds. All you gotta do is do what the kit says, do what I said in my previous video, and just go bloop, for a small little chip, you'll be good. Excuse you, you're not the star of this video. But, so after I got that done and I realized I couldn't floss in between. Oh my god. I can't open it. I have a Dremel though. So my Dremel has an attachment. I'm a psychopath, I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm gonna say it as a psychopath. They're just weird. But definitely desperate. Because I didn't have the money to pay the dentist to fix all my teeth. So I got the Dremel and I made the indents, but I still can't floss. So I'll fuck that up a little bit. But if you want to do for fun, you can, if you have nice regular teeth and say you want to create yourself some like fang teeth, which honestly helps you really. I just started eating meat after 20 years. I'm not even joking, 20 years. I was 12 when I stopped eating meat because of certain videos that were shown to me and just the way I thought. But also, now I'm 34. So I just started eating meat in the past year. And I'm telling you, I can slice through anything with these teeth. I couldn't bite in anything before. And now I can bite through all that shit. But I mean, I could do it on the bottom ones too if I wanted. Which I might actually start building up on this one now that I can see a little of it. You have to have tooth left to have it stick. So here, as you see on my last video, these two teeth had, like I said, I'm not good at it yet. I have no idea what I'm doing. And I honestly thought it would fallen off by now, and it hasn't. And it's kind of concerning because I can't floss right here. So I've just been using mouthwash a lot because I'm terrified. I'm hoping that like shit's not rotting underneath of there. I haven't had problems with like my breath or anything like that. So I'm kind of gauging what I can do. And I use, if you ever had braces, the little flosser sticks. Not like the stick that's like this with the floss in between here, but it's like a needle and thread, because I can get it through the chops, and that's how I've been flossing. I just like my gums to be healthy, first of all. Second of all, I have an appointment in March, it takes forever, to get implants again. So we'll see. So none of this honestly matters to me at the moment, unless I choose not to get implants and I decide to wait. But for you, if you're doing anything like that, if you're like me and your implant broke and you can't fix it for a very long time, and you work somewhere super professional, like I couldn't talk to these people because I'm like, they think I look like a fucking crackhead, you know what I mean? Like, no offense, honestly, literally no offense to drug users. Life gets hard, I get it. But, that's just what I felt like. Because my outgoing personality when I'm around people, I felt like they thought I was like smoking crack outside, I don't know, or meth. But, so I built the bottom ones, and when you put that shit on, you put the 2 different types of glue on, and I just put a drop of each different type, one drop. I had everything open and ready, like literally all ready. The floss out, everything I could possibly need. Honestly though, maybe don't use gloves. Wash your hands and just be prepared. Because I put alcohol on my hands the second time, especially for the bottom ones, because it's hard to feel what you're doing with gloves on. So if you're doing something major and a lot, I had to rebuild all of these teeth, and I can floss my bottom ones perfectly fine. When I was doing the top, I didn't do it as correct as like maybe I should have. So I get it, and I'm like, okay, when it falls off, I'll do it. I'm not trying to break it off because I feel like I might break my actual teeth. So I really hope this will help somebody who is in a position that they don't have a lot of money. The kit costs like $32. It's not like I'm being sponsored or any shit. I just literally want to help people who have a problem and are having a hard time, because I feel like it took me so long to get to this point, and I would have so much greatly appreciated this like a year ago when it happened, because I felt like I spent the last year to like fighting for my life. And like I said, now that, because I actually, well, I was in the hospital all week last week. I had a lot of other health issues. I lost some weight and stuff because I couldn't eat for 2 weeks, like literally any food at all. I can now, so I'm okay, don't worry about me. But I mean, I'm still actually I'm still being a freak, and I'm just drinking. I got addicted to drinking what would you call that, broth? So I'm addicted to drinking broth now. It's a lot of sodium, but it is what it is. It was like my tattoos. I'm trying to do this without showing you anything because I don't have pants on. I don't wear pants in my house. This is my house. It's our house, right? Right, Bobby girl? She said, "Bitch, this is our house. We don't wear pants in here." Anyway, let me see if I can see my tattoo. Oh my god, I'm showing too much, sorry. My tattoos look like I took Ozempic. Or, I mean, my tattoos look like they took Ozempic. Because all my muscles ate themselves because of a condition I had in the hospital. My tattoos look like... My demonic kitties are so sad looking. Anyway, I'm gonna end this here so you don't have to watch anymore. But, like I said, here's the kit again for y'all. You can order it on eBay. Probably order it on Amazon too. I don't remember honestly where I got it. I'm pretty sure it was eBay though. And it was $32. And if you follow the rules and do it correctly and do it right, you are Gucci. You don't have to worry about stuff. And do you know how much it means? And I know this is why I made this video. I'm not getting anything out of it, and I'm talking too much because I'm so excited, but I actually smile now. I talk to people. I'm attaching the video from before, and you will understand why I did not want to talk at all. And now I can drink food. I can drink ice cold water out of the fucking fridge. I know some of you are going to relate to this. I can drink hot food, cold food. I can bite through a freaking apple. I promise. I promise you it will help you. If you have a chipped tooth, you're in pain, and you can't make it to the dentist. And I wish you good luck in your endeavors. And also, like I said, you can use it for whatever type. If you want to do some weird stuff, but make sure you keep, if you're going to do weird stuff, actually, if you're going to do it at all, watch my other video on how I did it first. Don't just watch it first, because you have to be very specific. You have to do it very quick, bite down so that your bite is right before it hardens. You have like 1 minute to do all of this. Floss in between the teeth, shape it again, bite down again, floss in between the teeth, shape it again, bite down again, stuff like that. And then you'll have to sand it. So, I'm not joking, you'll have to sand it. So, get your shit right. Don't do it if you're not going to do it right. And it should only be used for minor chips. Like, the one I had taken out of my front tooth, there was like a little doop. So, mostly just use it for that. If you have pain, you can even use it, say like, yes, right here. Yeah. Filling. I can cover that. I can cover that and make it look nice and white again. So you could do that if you want to, but I wouldn't. Don't overdo it. Use it wisely. I haven't tested, like I said. I'm worried because I can't floss right. I don't know what's going on in between here. Like, this is almost like a sheet over my teeth. Like, the fact that I'm getting them ripped out anyway all at once to get a post implant of my entire top teeth is why I'm not as concerned about the consequences. So I would not do that unless you're going to go through what I'm about to go through. And I'm using a dental school because I'm broke as shit. But yeah, I'm alone and I'm broke, and this is what I do. I find ways to do things myself. I've done it my whole life, and you can do it too. I don't know. I feel stupid, and I hope nobody actually does something stupid with this, because just don't. I honestly wouldn't do it unless it was a last resort for the tiniest little chip in your tooth. The end.